Yo yo people, Decepticon here from Elite, and welcome to this, my first play of TRACKMANIA Turbo. As you can see, this is just a beta. It has only just dropped. I think we've got it till tomorrow night, which would be Sunday, obviously, for some of yous. It is an epic little game, real epic little game. You've got over 20 odd tracks in this beta to play with a promised, I think it's just over 400 in the main game when it drops. Most of these tracks are small, they're just like time trial things, as you can see in these couple of videos I'm showing you here. These are all their own tracks, but this game is really just crazy. Look at this. Seriously. I mess up a little bit here, this is my first time just playing some of these. But they do just look so class. There you go, use that word, but it's alright. See, a bit short, but they're still pretty cool. Look, starting a race being dropped from an helicopter. You can't get better than that, can you? But obviously when you see that you're being dropped from an helicopter, you know it's not a proper lap. You are just running around trying to get around the track as quick as you can, and that's pretty much it. But this game don't come into its own until you see the track editor system. It's literally, you've got, as I say, about 25 tracks in the beta, with a promised 400 and odd tracks in the main game, but it's the track editor which comes into its own. If you've ever played Mod Nation Racers, the track editor in that was amazing. This one blows it out the water, it really does. This is one of my tracks I was creating last night, literally up until about 4 o'clock in the morning, mucking around just doing crazy shit. As you can see, it is just me getting a bit carried away with myself. But it really makes this game good, really does. Bit slow at first because obviously weren't too sure what I was doing. There is no instruction manual, it is just a beta. The only thing I didn't like is you can't seem to finish any of these tracks. It's not a continuous track with laps. It's just a start point and then a finish point. So I was trying to get the start and the finish pretty much next to each other, so you could really just see what's going on. Don't really know what's going on there. Can't remember, as I say, it was real late when I was doing it. But you can get a sort of a look at what I was trying to create there. Loop-de-loops and everything. But yeah, this is one of them games which I can see a lot of people playing for a long time. You get enough of yous on there. Supposedly you've got 32 to 34 races on a track at one time in the proper game when it drops, which could turn out to be pure mayhem. Pure mayhem. If you like your racer games, you know what I'm saying. Your cars do take a bit of damage as well. Ideally, when you're making these tracks, try and put as many checkpoints on as you can. Me, I didn't. And of course, if you fucked up, you literally had to start pretty much way at the beginning. But here we go. Look, I think I'm just coming to an end now. So once this is done, I will shut up so you can watch me just do the first run of the track. It is a bit crazy. As I say, me just getting a bit carried away with myself. But here we go, watch this. Now if you're wondering why I slowed right down there instead of just going full throttle at it, every time I was hitting that at full throttle, I come flying off the track. Literally flying off the track. Even though this is all upside down, all up on the side and everything, them curves are just lethal. If you hit them at the wrong speed, boom, you're gone. You'll see a bit later on in this track, I come off one and it is just ridiculous. I'm lucky I'm going the right way up, otherwise, well, you'll see what I'm saying. But yeah, just watch this, it's beautiful. I fucking love the game. Get to build some wicked fucking tracks. That's the best bit about it. Oh, I've built some fucking sick shit. Ah. See what I mean? I am sorry for you hearing my voice in the game chat. There ain't really much I could do about that, especially if I wanted just to hear the actual throttle noises and things like that. But yeah, some of the speeds you get on these tracks are just stupid. Absolutely stupid. But what do you reckon of that? That is a good little track, considering what? It took me 25 minutes to make it. I'd only made probably, what, 4 or 5 tracks before that, just getting a little feel for it. You can only go so high, and you can't really go into the ground yet. I ain't really worked that one out. See what I mean? You just sort of come to an end. Now this track here, I just figured, right, one of the few tracks I actually remember. Well, one of the few tracks what stays in my head is Ghost Valley from the original Mario Kart on the Nintendo. So I figured I'd make that. If you look at the layout, that is pretty much what I'm doing. Surely some of you remember this old track from Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart. It was on the SNES, it weren't the normal Nintendo. Gotta show me age there. But it was a good little track. It's the one where you could literally, as you come around across the top part, you could jump over. If you chucked a sharp left, you could jump straight over and miss most of the track just by using one of them feathers what give you the stupid jump. But here we go, the track's been populated. Let's have a quick run of it to see what we think. As I say, with this car, do not turn the steering wheel too sharp, especially on the dirt, because the car goes all over the place. But it is a quick little track. Once again, if you can hear my voice on the game chat, I am sorry. But this is pretty much the end of my video, people, so don't forget, download this beta, give it a go. It is free, so you might as well give it a go. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment as usual. That's if you can be bothered, you lazy gits. Peace, people.
With this, I shall make you mine.